Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Mimi, aka Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light, only with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time, okay? Welcome to new subscribers, okay? Welcome back to my beautiful subscribers who are already here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Thank you so very much for coming, and thanks for coming back, okay? So, this is a Mercury message. Excuse me. Keep going. The dog. So it says Mercury is associated with the Roman god Mercury, the messenger of the gods, and the intermediary between humans, okay? So I feel like you are definitely a beautiful channel, okay? Like, you talk to the divine all the time, so very effortlessly, even when you think you're not doing it, okay? It says Mercury is all about the mind, specifically intelligence and communication, the desire to share your ideas and be heard, as well as the yearning for further education, okay? It says formal and informal is also under Mercury's governance, okay? So I wrote in the book, you could be in a profession that requires constant education, okay, like a physical therapist or a nurse or a doctor or something. Even something like this, you know, I feel like I constantly have to like educate myself. I had to do a lot of catching up to learn a lot of things that I needed to know in order to do this better and better, you know? And so, I mean, you could just be learning a lot of things at this time, taking in a lot of communication, because I feel like Mercury is really in your energy in a major way. I feel like it's really important for you to be very gentle with yourself and to like know when to move and when not to move, you know? Like, know when to hold back your energy or to chill, you know? The song saying, love that you like to assume I'd waste a single second on you, but I've got better people to leave on red. Don't let it all go to your head, okay? I feel like, I don't know, you're not giving people the time of day right now, okay? Like, just certain people. But it comes from a place of you, like, from a place of self-preservation, you know? I feel like you're just really focused. You have your eyes on the prize, okay? On your unlimited potential and what it is that Spirit's bringing in. And you're trying to be, like, very gentle with yourself, very gentle with your energy, and just trying to take the right steps and trying not to move wrong, okay? What are you saying? He got two strikes, he can't move wrong or some shit like that, okay? That's what it is, okay? The song Family Feud by Jay-Z and Beyonce just came on, okay? We got Joy, okay? It says, to enjoy something, I simply need to add joy to it. Joy is like butter. I can put it on anything and it'll make it way better. Today I will add joy to everything. Really slather it on. Today I am the Orville Redenbacher of joy, and life's popcorn is about to get it, okay? So I feel like you could be just maintaining your happy, okay? Because of this, okay? Because of the way that you're like expressing this love energy, because you're like clinging to your peace, like, no matter what, okay? You really like your tranquility. You like walking around with an untroubled heart, and like, you just refuse to entertain any of the bullshit, you know? I feel like you could be extremely inspired at this time, and you can have a lot of clarity about your life and where you want to go, okay, baby? You are operating out of this amazing energy of authenticity, and you might have people hating, but I feel like Mercury's saying don't take it personal, you know? It's just that power that they feel all over you, okay? They feel that power radiating out of you, and it's making a hater out of them, okay? And I don't know why I'm hearing that Mulan song, I'll make a man out of you, you know, and that plays during like the training sequence, you know. So I feel like you've been doing this whole training thing, you know, learning how to let go of baggage and how to remain happy and light and free in every moment, you know. It says, I don't dwell on bad things that happen. I let things go because I have enough heavy things to carry around, and also grudges aren't a great look, okay? Like, you don't have time for it, you know. I feel like you are in this place where you're just like super zen, you know. You could do a lot of meditation, and you're just trying to stay centered and like not put so much on top of all of this information that you already have to retain in order to like do your job or to like work with the divine the way that you do. Also, I feel like you got mad options at this time, okay? But I feel like you had to sacrifice or you had to lose a lot of things in order to get this beautiful energy and these beautiful opportunities and options that you have available to yourself right now, you know? So it's not like this isn't something that you've earned. But like I said, you got haters, okay? What's going on the outside of them? We got gift magic. That's too many, okay? But let's talk about them because I'm going to totally pull two new ones, okay? We got money, okay? We got gift magic, okay? Somebody could be trying to like gift you some sort of money, or maybe there's a money gift coming in, okay? But somebody could be using gifts to implement spell work onto you or people around you, okay? Placing spells and curses onto gifted items before passing them on to their victims, okay? So when people be trying to give you stuff and you be like, no, I'm good, I don't want that, you know, and you be so adamant about it, or you get it and then you throw that shit in the trash, okay? Good job following your intuition, okay? Because you didn't like that energy that was on that shit, okay? You got flying monkeys, of course, and we got peace, okay? And we got the evil eye right here at the bottom of the deck, you know, like people throwing you the evil eye for trying to spread joy on everywhere you go in life, you know, like haters. Like I said, okay? The past was at the bottom of the deck. Could be people from your past, recent or long time past, okay? Something flipped. We got obstacles, okay? So people are trying to be obstacles in your course, okay? It says blocks or hindrances placed in your way to prevent you from moving forward, being targeted by those wanting to cause trouble and blocks, you know? But just because you targeted don't mean you ever finna get hit, right? You ain't even getting hit, getting touched, getting phased by that shit at all, okay? What else? Yeah, we got incubus, succubus. Of course we do. They like... they doing the hocus pocus out here, okay? It says a demon that seeks to have sexual intercourse with sleeping victims to steal their energy. These demons may also possess people as well, okay? So I mean, somebody losing control because they don't know themselves no more, and they just really want to be in your energy because they feel like yourself is the best fit for them, right? Because when people are like sucking up your energy or attempting to do so, you really can't tell, you know, because like they act like you, right? They start acting like you. They start eating everything you eat. They start doing everything you do because they trying their hardest to be you or to be like you. And I don't fucking think so, okay? They cannot be like you. They cannot suck the energy that it takes to be you, okay? They can't even hold the energy that it takes to be you. They can't even hold the power that's radiating out of you. So please don't be worried about a damn thing. But that's not stopping them from trying to find a window in, and they couldn't stop if they wanted to because they got these entity attachments, this incubus, succubus energy inside of them, okay? It says music. I lose control. We got fake guru and fake religious, okay? We got the dark lord, okay? So they walk around acting like, you know, they so spiritual or hallelujah, they so Christian, but they is not, okay? They out here working for the dark lord underneath it all, okay? We got realm jumper and smudging, okay? So make sure you smudge your energy. Make sure you clear your energy a lot. I feel like people are getting karma for coming after your gifts in a major way at this time, and whatever pacts they made with dark energies, or, you know, if they just vowed to themselves that they was going to ruin your life, then that was the wrong fucking thing they ever should have did. Like, whatever obstacles they're trying to manifest for you or trying to create or however they trying to get in your way, however they trying to suck up your money, all of that shit is happening to them, okay? What's this? The Akashic Records, okay? It's written in the Akashic Records just like that, too. That's how that shit's supposed to happen, okay? Yeah, some coven could have been trying to bind you, trying to send lovers toward you, okay? But all of this shit is being reversed. Come on, it's all going back, okay? They just getting their ass whooped. Oh. Song. I lose control when you're not next to me, okay? But they don't have control when they're next to you anyway, you know? I feel like this could be people who, like, you just let them, like it's giving family energy. I know I've been talking about family a lot, but it doesn't necessarily have to be family, it could just be people you consider family. I just said in the last reading, we all are family, technically, okay? Because we all are created by the same one true God, baby, okay? And so it's like these people, like, I don't know, it's like this energy of you giving people a lot of leeway, right? Like you having clear vision and like still treating people the same way. Like that's the energy that I'm getting. Like I feel like it's fucking people up, and it's like you see all the obstacles coming because you're not heavy with the same baggage that they heavy with, right? It's like the baggage on their back is so heavy that it's blocking their vision. Ay, ay, ay. What else? Ooh, so we got the waterfall. It says inner power, unbridled confidence, and claiming your place, Like you have claimed your place just by taking charge of your emotions and figuring out who you are and who you want to be, what's your purpose and what kind of things you want to like how you want to be an addition to the world or to the universe. Like that's such a huge step because it takes a lot of lifetimes for us to even start thinking about that, right? And so I feel like you've done like such an amazing job when it comes to advancing your own energy. And like I said, you have this very clear vision, okay? You could be receiving a lot of confirmation at this time, and just know that like whatever you're taking leaps of faith toward or whatever you're putting your energy into, it's the right time for you to take those opportunities. So don't shy away from them, okay? Look, keep the big vision is what that shit say, baby. Keep the big vision. Stay in alignment as you grow, okay? Like don't let anybody deter you from what it is that you need to do at this time. We got water codes, which is talking about ancient wisdom and the intelligence within you, okay? You hold like such beautiful ancient intelligence within yourself, and you've been just unlocking and decoding this energy within yourself, and it's just beautiful, okay? So release the past, okay? I almost said path. Release the past, okay? Forgive these people that are trying to get you to release your path, okay? Like just stay in that soft, vulnerable energy and just continue to move forward. Like it's okay to be open about the way that you feel, especially since I'm using the water cards. I feel like your emotions are highly, extremely important right now, okay? So really, really trust how you feel and pay attention to things that are like reoccurring thoughts or things that you're thinking over and over and over again, Like sometimes there's just a wound there, right? Like sometimes you're hyper fixated on a person or what a person is doing or how a person is dealing with you, and you're not really realizing like, you know what, like that's a daddy issue. I need to fix that. Like maybe I just need to like back off and just let these people operate how they operate, but with this incubus succubus energy out here, I feel like you do read people for a field, okay? Like you read them for a field, you know who they are and what they have to offer. But I feel like because of the ways you've been hurt by these same types of incubus succubus spirits in the past, when you run into new things that look familiar or look like it's going to turn into a pattern you've already experienced, you clam up emotionally and you're no longer vulnerable. You're really hard, and there could be a couple of things that you still need to like let go when it comes to that, or things that you just need to pay attention to or call it out as a problem in order to get rid of it, and then it will be a lot easier for you to see through certain people. What's the waterfall and clear waters? We got the cosmic ocean. It says current dreams, future realities, and new beginnings, Like there's something emotionally that you may need to deal with when it does come to past trauma and these people that are receiving reversals, Like would be them family members or friends or ex-lovers or whoever, Like there's something that you might need to pinpoint, some wound you might need to focus on, and it's tied to like some sort of overthinking pattern or some sort of pattern where you kind of freak out a little bit rather than choosing joy. Ooh, I can relate to that shit. What's clear waters in Atlantis? We got the sirens, okay? Yeah. Because I feel like you're calling in exactly what it is that you need and what it is that you want, But I feel like it's important for you to use your voice at this time to make like very important, okay, so maybe like affirmations, you know, like you need to make some sort of very important statements that are honoring your power or honoring your innocence or honoring the way that you've chosen to walk your path, right? You need to open yourself up and allow for more expansion, and that always means getting rid of some old emotional baggage or something that's no longer serving you, even if it's just like some simple way of thinking or some little superstition, okay? Like, do some introspection at this time. We got the pink dolphin though, which is talking about celebration, fun, and unbridled joy. You know, for all I know, you could have already pinpointed this energy, or this is definitely something that you're going to be successful at doing. So your heart is about to open up, okay? Giving me like some higher heart chakra activation type of energy. What's water codes and let it go? We got the sweet waters, okay? It's talking about sensuality, romance, enjoyment, fertility, and balance, okay? So there's like a whole nother level of balance coming into your life at this time, okay? And that's why it's like all these attacks and all these obstacles that are being placed in your way, I feel like they're really being deferred like real hard, you know, like nothing's allowed to touch you while you do this very fragile and important work that you're doing with yourself, you know. And I feel like because you're even focused on it, or because you're even looking at it, or because you're even still here listening to me talking about it, it's just it's acknowledgement. It's acknowledgement that you need. This could just be like confirmation. I don't know. We got stagnant waters, okay? So you could have been feeling kind of stuck, you know, but it's just a call for an energetic shift, you know. It's not necessarily something that you're doing wrong in your life, or you know, you entertaining the wrong people. It's just you needing to be a little bit open to change, and it's changing your perception on how you need to change, right? Because I think you're looking at your physical life like, what what is it, you know? What am I doing wrong? Like, I've been doing this, I do that, I do this, I make sure I treat people like this, you know. But I think it has nothing to do with the energy that you like project or that you act out of on the outside of you. I think this could be just a little change in like your mentality, or how you see your future, or how you see yourself, or how you express yourself to others. Or it's also something there about you judging yourself before other people get the chance to judge you too. So be careful with that, my love. But just know that like whatever it is that you could be going through, mentally or emotionally, if anything, with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, it's introducing a new way of thinking, okay? That's all it is. It's like you're receiving some sort of emotional epiphany at this time in order to help you move forward, okay? What's the waterfall, the cosmic ocean, and clear waters? We got the lovers, okay? So yeah, this more of this energy of love coming into you at this time. And it could be in the form of an actual lover. Excuse me. And even if it is a lover, I feel like that lover just boosts your love for life much more, you know? It's not necessarily the lover that's changing your perception. It's just you being very open and being very vulnerable with that lover that makes you practice to be more open and more loving with other people on the outside of you as well, okay? What's clear waters, the sirens in Atlantis? We got the Seven of Cups, and this opening up a lot of options to you, making you much more aware of the freedom to make different choices and to like do different things, okay? What's Atlantis, the pink dolphin, and water codes? We got the Ten of Pentacles. Come on. Okay, so there's a big blessing coming in, and this is going right under celebration, fun, and the open heart, okay? So you could be like literally getting a raise in money. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, heavy on the Cancer. But also Gemini energy, okay? We got the Knight of Wands right here. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, you know? So that's almost all of them. But Gemini is the only air sign that I said. But with the Page of Swords, you know, that's confirmation on that new way of thinking. It's like something about your mind is about to change. And it's got a lot to do with like these incubus, succubus energies that are catching these reversals at this time. Okay? Like it's got a lot to do with that. And I feel like the more they try to block your path or try to cause hindrances for you, the more they help you to move forward. Like that energy is just helping you to push you forward, you know? What's the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles? We got the Three of Cups because it's a time of fucking celebration, like I said, okay? Like, it's party time. We got the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Cups, okay? But I didn't even talk about the Knight of Wands, which is this passionate movement forward, you know? But the Eight of Cups is giving me this energy of what I was saying, you know? Like, it's requiring you to, like, with the Eight of Pentacles, you know, do some introspection, focus on yourself a little bit, on like what you could be overthinking about or anything like that, and go ahead and walk away from that energy in order to like attract this time of celebration faster, right? Because it's coming no matter what. You could have gone through some sort of emotional tower, but it was just for you to like make room for this good news or for this better energy that's coming in, you know? It was like a positive investment to your life, you know, this little hard time or whatever it is that you could have gone through, even if it's just a little bit of overthinking, you know? I don't want to make it seem like everything's just been terrible for you, you know? We got the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords, you know? It's like you're free. Even if, like, you can make it through this journey with your fucking hands tied behind your back and your ankles tied and a blindfold on, okay? Like, you got it. You being protected by the divine. Every single thing that anybody tries to throw at you to trap you is gonna miss you every time. So they can miss you with these sneaky ass energies that they think they got going on. Because God already done dropped this bag on you, and it ain't nothing or nobody that could take that or affect the trajectory of where that shit is meant to go, okay? Like, nobody. And the only person that could, like, make you feel stuck or hold you back is you know? So in those times where you have those feelings, they're saying go inward rather than going outward and, like, complaining or nitpicking about the little things that's going wrong on the outside of you, because it's not, they don't have the effect that you think they have right now, okay? They don't got that. They can't do shit, okay? So I hope that you're like staying in contact with that way of thinking, okay? Because like I said, you're operating out of your authentic self. Yeah, it says showing your true self courageously. What's the Seven of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles? We got push and pull, okay? It says the push and pull in the relationship causes emotional instability, you know? I feel like you could be I feel like you're very balanced between your emotions and your passions, but this is giving me the energy of like two people, right? Like you being in this emotionally mature type of energy, but not necessarily always jumping toward going after your passions, because like maybe you hold yourself back a little bit, or still there's some things you need to let go of in order to make certain passionate movements, right? You have to like talk yourself into it in a way, or be your own like your own little coach or your own cheerleader in order to push you into certain things. And I feel like these incubus succubus energies that you could be surrounded by, you know, they're like all passion, right? They're all fire, they're all like very masculine type of energy, you know? They just take steps and they don't necessarily think of how it's going to affect other people emotionally, or how it's even going to affect them in the long run, you know? And I feel like it creates like this push and pull type of energy, because it's not this energy of like your balance meeting their balance, right? It's like your balance meeting their imbalance, and that energy has the ability to cause an imbalance, or at least you can pick it up empathically sometimes as an imbalance. But I don't feel like you are. I feel like you're very in alignment, okay? What's the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Knight of Wands? We got double crossed, okay? And these people is just a bunch of dirty little double crossers anyway, you know? It says you may face betrayal or being double crossed, okay? That's why it's important for you to walk away from anybody that's participating in the circle of drama, okay? That's what I tell you all the time. We don't got time for that shit. It says your social circle is full of dramatic changes, you know? A lot of people could have left your life, could have separated from a lot of people in order to get this time of celebration, you know? But there could be some places emotionally or some perspective you might need to switch over to in order to like properly timeline jump to where it is that you want to be at, you know? What's push and pull and double crossed? We got path unknown, okay? So also your patience is required, baby, okay? You're walking a path that is unknown to you, you know? Like I feel like you're in a place that you've never been before, and it's just really important that you are able to hold on to that hope even when times seem uncertain, you know? And let go of that idea of like negativity, or like or like just energies of your past creeping back in and pulling you back to that same shit, you know? Like, don't lie to yourself, okay? Don't tell yourself partial truths, you know? Don't hold back the truth from yourself. Be very honest with yourself, and you'll be shocked at what discoveries lie within yourself and what answers to your biggest issues lie within that emotional discovery, is what he's saying, okay? Yeah, we got attachment issues, okay? So there is something that you need to detach from. And it has something to do with these people that didn't double cross you, okay? We got talking. You can be very aware that people are doing a whole lot of gossip, talking about you, having your name in their mouth, you know. You could know a lot of truth that I think people don't know you know. And I feel like that can be a little bit hard on you emotionally sometimes. And that could be another thing, you know, why he's telling you to, like, spread it on like joy, you know, spread the joy like you're the Orville Redenbacher of joy, right? Because it's like, with all the things that you've been through, it's really easy for you to like snap back into that, like, that lower vibrational way of thinking sometimes, especially when things are uncertain. You don't know how shit's gonna play out, and you're not necessarily feeling the love, right? It can be a little bit hard. That's what I know for sure about this journey, you know. So just be very patient with yourself. And the Eight of Cups is not always about walking away from people on the outside of you. Sometimes it's about walking away from certain perceptions and certain emotional habits that are no longer serving you too. What's authentic self, push and pull in a circle of drama. We got wedding rings, okay? So there could be a little bit of drama surrounding your relationship, okay? Like, I don't feel like it's necessarily a bad thing. Could just be like, you know, certain comments, certain people in your energy, or maybe just like a lot of curiosity about like who are you with or who you're entertaining if you're like a very private person. And also, if you've been double crossed by these people, you don't trust them with your information or your good news anymore. And that's really smart. That's why you finna get these wedding rings, or why you finna be passing out a wedding ring, okay? Something flipped. The girl with the snake, okay? We got empath and narcissist paradigm, okay? So it could have been some narcissist from the past. We got engagement ring. Okay, this is what the drama about. The drama is about, damn, they gonna marry her. Dang, he finna get married. Somebody's really upset that you're about to get married, you know? It says engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union, okay? So you are in union, or you stepping into a very, very powerful union at this time, you know? And you just don't have any time to let any narcissist suck from you, okay? Like, you just not there no more. Don't allow people to charm you and fucking use you, okay? Do not be an enabler at all. We got the runner and we got the fucking snake again. It says competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman, okay? So could be somebody's ex mad, okay? We got runner in a codependent relationship. I feel like the police, okay? We got a runner. It says runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy and listening to the ego, okay? So whoever this girl or boy with the snake is, this narcissist that wants you to get back into that paradigm where they just suck and suck and suck from you, okay? This person, one of these people with this incubus succubus energy on them, okay? Like, they're trying to be very clever in the background, but also I feel like they could be being very malicious. They could be, you know, spreading dirt on your name, or whatever the song said. You ain't going nowhere, how I know, because I told you so, and all that crying shit stop when I'm down below, you know? I feel like this could be somebody who, like, abused like sexual energies and things like that in your energy in the past in your relationship, you know, like they'd be very abusive, then turn around and be very loving, you know. And I feel like they could have, like, you guys could have the same circle, okay, like of people. Like, you guys know a lot of same people. Maybe you live in a small town or whatever, but it's a whole lot of talking going on about you and who you was dating, and a whole lot of regret about, damn, why did I stop dating them, or why didn't I take them more serious, or why didn't I put more time into them, or why didn't I show them the love I needed to show them. But it's a little bit too late, okay? It's too late to apologize. You already manifested something better outcomes, better situations. So don't worry about anything, babes. You really do got this, you know. Spirit always going to tell you to do shadow work, okay? Because it's important, okay? Look, to your life energy, period, and to your manifestations. Shadow work is going to get you everywhere you need to go. The more you heal within yourself, the better your reality looks on the outside of you. It says, be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper, manifestation step 1. This one says, the happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed, okay? What's the final thought on this? Okay, we got music. It says, listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. We got temptation at the bottom of the deck, okay? So, I mean, careful. Watch out, okay? Use your intuition. Use your discernment, please. So, music, it says, fairies love to listen to and play music. All music stirs the emotions, and the music of the fairies can lure you into a dreamlike state of enchantment where time stands still and the magic of the music is palpable. Try playing some gentle music and notice how it makes you feel. It's a powerful medium, so be mindful of the type of music you listen to as you work, rest, or play. Perhaps you could try creating your own fairy music or write some lyrics for your own fairy song or poem. You don't have to be a professional musician to do this. Everyone has some degree of musical ability, so try not to think about it too much and just allow the words or music to flow. Don't be shy, sing your song and let your spirit fly. See how good this feels. If you pull this card, the fairies may be prompting you to turn on the radio and listen out for the lyrics of a song that touches your heart. There could be a poignant, I think that's how you say it, poignant phrase in the words for you. Songs can rekindle memories, and there could be a message in the music for you, so listen carefully. If you keep hearing the same song in different places, it's another sign to listen to the song with your heart, okay? So definitely, if you keep hearing the same song everywhere, baby, please believe that song is really something that resonates with you. But I am going to change the song and see what's next. It's a replay by Thames, okay? That could be significant. Let's do it 3 times, okay? We got Float by Janelle Monáe, okay? And Serum Cootie and Egypt 80. Cian Cootie. No, I'm not. No, I'm not the same. No, I'm not the same. No, I'm not the same. No, I'm not the... Okay? No, you're not the same. You done a lot of changing, okay? And what's this? Baby say the streets ain't safe, okay? I stay dangerous. I make it back home. I beat that case, okay? So, I mean, I feel like, you know the streets ain't safe, but still you floating on them. You know what I mean? Like, you just going along with what you need to go along with. And when it comes to your joy, when it comes to your peace, when it comes to staying centered, you keep those types of energies on replay as much as possible. And that's really the best thing to do. But don't shy away from the heavy energies either. You know, pay those energies just as much attention as you pay the joy that you're chasing, right? Because within each one of those heavy things that we focus on is a whole lot of light that we wouldn't have released otherwise, okay? So, with that, I'm done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, that you got something that you needed out of this, and I will see you later, my love. Bye!